from r/malicious compliance. Back when I scheduled a machine shop. Okay, this is sort of a back-in-the-day malicious compliance. I was the swing expediter, scheduler, and shop assistant. I didn't run the machines. I just helped get done what needed to be done on our shift. I had an old-school machinist come in at the start of the shift and explain that the blueprint was wrong and that if he followed the attached manufacturing procedure, it was going to result in a bad part. He showed me the issue, and I agreed right away. I said I'd catch the engineer before shift the next day. Call the engineer, he says. It's right, just do it. Call him again the next day. Same result. Move it up a level, and he storms into our office, pissed off on the third day. I try to show him the drawing and procedure, but he insists it's correct. He tells me I have no idea what we are doing in our shop. Just follow the procedure as it's written. I had logged all of the calls, etc., and asked if he would put that in writing, and he did. Cue malicious compliance. I go to the same machinist and tell him the issue. It's a 16-hour job. He sits and reads for 2 days and then hands paperwork, no part, into quality control. They check measurements and confirm it was manufactured correctly. They ask what's going on and where is the part. I come by and explain that according to both the drawing and procedure, the machinist was to machine a 12-inch part down to just over 13 inches shorter than it started at. Thus, the produced product is nothing. They asked why we did this, and I showed them the records I had. So they wrote it up as a procedure issue. 2 days later, the same engineer storms in, but brings his boss, the one I initially went to when I got no response, and starts accusing me of sabotaging his part. I calmly show both of them everything and explain that we knew it was an issue and tried to fix it, but we were overridden. Boss looks at the engineer and says, "Why aren't you listening to people that are trying to help?" And the engineer replies, "They didn't go to college to become engineers. They don't know what they're talking about," and walks out. I look at boss, and he says, "We will get you a revised procedure and drawing. I assume you still actually have the original stock to make it from." I laughed and told him I wasn't stupid. Of course I do. The engineer was no longer with the firm a couple weeks later. If you'd like to watch more, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching Reading Reddit.